What is going on, guys? And today's video, we're going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys and their off-season acquisitions and everything they did during the off-season. Um, so for starters, they got the big thing out of the way. They did sign. Actually, you know what? Before I say anything, this might be a series that I'm going to think about of making like off-season videos before the draft and after the draft. I think I'm gonna start with the NFC East. We started with the Giants in the last video, and we're gonna go with Dallas this video. So to start off with Dallas, the biggest thing they re-signed Dak Prescott to a 4-year, I believe, $160 million deal. I think it's a kind of a slight overpay, but you have to keep Dak Prescott at all costs. He's a top 10 quarterback. You can't just lose a top 10 quarterback. You have to pay him. I don't care if it's an overpay or not. You have to pay him. Um, they didn't really do much on the defense. I think they might have lost like Quandre Diggs. They might have lost a couple pieces on the defensive end, but they didn't do much. I think the draft is honestly what's really gonna help them out the most. I mean, they need defense. I won't be surprised if they go majority. I won't be surprised at all if they go majority defense. I think they might need to go all defense and get a ton of pieces on that end. Because again, they didn't do much this year. I mean, they're paying Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and DeMarcus Lawrence a lot of money. And Jalen Smith got an extension, and Leighton Vander Esch is going to want an extension. And their O line is getting a lot older, and a lot more injuries happening to the O line. So I think Dallas is in a really tough spot, honestly. Um, I think that their offense is good, but you can't make that up. You can't make it up with terrible defense than what they have. They have one of the worst defenses in the NFL right now. So, I mean, if I was Dallas, I mean, I think they should have went out for maybe like an Adoree Jackson. Like with the Giants obviously signed him, but maybe they could have went for Adoree Jackson. Um, maybe I think Dalvin Tomlinson could have been huge for that D line. But I really don't know what the Cowboys are gonna do. I mean, their off season so far has really just been re-signing Dak and nothing else. This is gonna be a short little video, but I mean, I think the draft is what they're gonna have to look forward to with a 10th overall pick, I believe. I think they have to look at Caleb Farley or Patrick Surtain. I don't see a cornerback going in the top. I think first cornerback off the board has potential to be at Denver at number 9, with no trades. 'Cause I really don't see um any team. I mean, I don't see number one's gonna be Trevor Lawrence. I don't see the Jets drafting a cornerback. I don't see the Dolphins don't need a cornerback. Falcons, I doubt they take cornerback at number 4, especially with how AJ Terrell played last year. 5, who is 5? The Bengals, they probably won't take a cornerback. The Eagles, they're not gonna take a cornerback. I doubt it, at least. Number 7, and Detroit and Carolina, I don't see them taking cornerback. So I think cornerback, the first spot that you have a potentially for a cornerback to be taken is number 9 at Denver, and there's not a guarantee that there's a quarterback taken there. I mean, they could take a lot of other positions if they really wanted to, but I think that Dallas has to either get Patrick Surtain or Caleb Farley, and if somehow someway those guys are taken, you maybe trade down and take J.C. Horn later in the first round. But I mean, they don't. I mean, Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch, I mean, they're decent players. I mean, compared to their rookie years, they're definitely regressed. Maybe they could regain that form again and go back to that menacing linebacker duo that they once were. But at this point in time, they really aren't that great. I think DeMarcus Lawrence was overpaid at this point right now. He hasn't been playing to expectations. Um, let's see, Quandre Diggs got released. I don't remember. I don't whoever their rookie Trayvon Diggs. I think I'm talking about. Trayvon Diggs. He's their cornerback. He played pretty well last year, considering like he was the number 1 cornerback on the team, playing against number 1 wideouts as a rookie. I thought he played pretty well. But all in all, the Cowboys need a lot of work for them to be great next year. Their O line has really struggled. I mean, if Dallas really wanted to, they can go O line in the first and with their 10th overall pick. With if Rashawn Slater or Penei Sewell falls down low, but I think Dallas might have to go all defense here. Their defense is atrocious. Um, I mean, they might have to go all defense whole entire draft. Honestly, no offensive players. I think Dallas does not need offense unless they want to draft the O lineman. They're set at running back with Zeke and Tony Pollard. The wide receiver room is one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league. With Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. Dalton Schultz is fine. They don't need a tight end. Not too many great tight ends in this draft besides Kyle Pitts, maybe Brevin Jordan. Um, and O lineman. This is a deep O line class, so I think they could take O line with their second round pick or third round pick. But if I'm Dallas, I go all defense. They desperately need defense. They need cornerback. They need safety. They need possibly linebackers. They need D line besides Dexter Lawrence. They pretty much need every single thing on that defense. And even if you already have like a defensive end or something, draft another one. Get some depth on your team because you don't have any. Your defense is not good whatsoever. I know this is sounding harsh. I'm a Giants fan. I hate the Cowboys, so I don't care if you think that's me being biased. It's just the truth. Look at the statistics. Even with Dak, they had to score like 45 points to win a game against the Falcons. So I mean, they're not a great defense. Their team is as a whole. I think they're okay. I think Mike McCarthy is a below average coach. Um, I think Aaron Rodgers really made Mike McCarthy shine. So at this point, they're below average. Below average coaching staff, and their defense is way below average, probably the worst in the league. So I really don't know what Dallas is gonna do here. I think their off-season grade. Last video I didn't give the Giants an off-season grade. I put in the comments down below. I put that I gave them a minus, B plus. I think the B plus A minus is because they're overpaid kill players. I think that the guys that they got are an A plus, but the fact that they kind of overpaid Adoree Jackson a little bit and Galladay a little bit and Leonard Williams just a little bit, but you have to at some points like the Dallas you had to overpay Dak a little bit. But I give them A minus, A plus because of that. I think the Cowboys. I mean, they haven't addressed anything so far as I'm recording this on March 24th. I think you had to sign Dak, so I think signing Dak maybe gives you a B because you had to resign him. But they haven't done anything at all. Like their defense is atrocious. They haven't signed a single player. I don't think at least. So I'm gonna give them a C minus. It's not terrible. I haven't had a terrible offseason, but they just haven't done anything that makes me like, oh my god, they get an A or something. But if when we revisit this video after draft night, after the couple draft days, this could change. If they have a great draft, they could get up to like a B plus during the offseason. Yeah, so we got to see what's gonna happen there. And that's my grade. That's my Dallas Cowboys off-season video. That's gonna be for this video, guys. I will see you all in the next video.